Here's problem number 19. F of t equals q sub 0 raised times a to the t power, which is equal to q sub 0 times 1 plus r raised to the t power. Find a, base a, when f dot 02 equals 25.02 and f dot 05 equals 25.06. Here's my base a. Find this guy. Okay, we can do this. We know that f of t is equal to q sub 0 a to the t power. So let's put this in. We'll start with this guy here. F of 0.05 over f of 0.02. What's that guy equal to? Well, he's equal to q sub 0 a to the 0.05 power divided by q sub 0 a to the 0.02 power. The q sub 0's cancel out, and what does that leave us with? A to the 0.05 over a to the 0.02, which becomes a to the 0.05 minus 0.02 power. Yes? That's what it becomes. Would have been nicer if I put that all in black. Would have been nice, but I didn't do it. But I did it now. And of course we can rewrite this, and 0.05 minus 0.02 is 0.03. Yes? I'll put the point there. Make it look a little bit neater. I am not known for being Mr. Super Duper neat, as you can see. So a to the 0.03 power is equal to this ratio, which is 25.06. This guy, 25.06, divided by 25.02. That's what we've gotten right now. Now, our big problem is this, how do I change this into an a equals something? Well, how do I do that? Well, if you just take an example, for example, and you say 3 to the third power, which can be written as 3 to the 3 over 1 power. That's equal to what? 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27. Yes? Well, if I now take this 3 over 1, drag him over to here, and invert him to 1 over 3, and make this guy disappear on the left-hand side, what do we have? We have ourselves a true statement. 27 raised to the 1/3 power is equal to 3. Wow. Does that work for other numbers, or just for 3 and, 27? Well, of course it works for other numbers. Let's see. 2 to the 4th power is 2 to the 4 over 1 power. That's equal to what? 16. So I take the 4 over 1, invert it to 1/4. 16 to the 1/4 power is equal to 2. What do you know? So this does work. I just take the exponent, invert it, shove it over onto the right-hand side, and bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, I'm done. Oh, but I got a decimal here. What am I going to do? I could rewrite this as a to the bada bing, bada bang. I went over 100 places. So that's 3/100ths. 0.03 is 3/100ths. Ah, ha ha ha. So I can rewrite this now as such. A to the 3/100ths is equal to 25.06 over 25.02. We know what to do now. A is going to be equal to 25.06 over 25.02 raised to, not 3 over 100, but 100 over 3. It's got to work. Okay, let's find out if this is true. The only way to do this is to go to our handy-dandy calculator and find out if it does. All right, here we go. Clear off everything. 25.06. 25.06 divided by 25.02 equals 1.00159 blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm going to make that the base. I hit the base guy here, x caret y. Boom, that's my base guy. Now, that's going to be raised to what power? 100 divided by 3. Open parens. 100 divided by 3. Close parens. Done. And now I click on the exponent button. Boom. And I get 1.05. Good enough. 1.05. So all of this is equal to 1.05. My base is 1.05. What do you know? Ha ha ha. I just got the first part of my answer. The base A is equal to 1.05. The second part of our question, which is, now that we have the base, what else do we want to find out? We want to find out what is the rate of growth. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. So I got all my stuff up here now. Let's put a little circly poo around this guy. There's our base. Now, what do we want to do? We want to find out the growth rate. How do we do that? Well, we look over here. We see that q sub 0 times a to the t power equals q sub 0 times 1 plus r to the t power. Ha ha ha. Well, if I have q sub 0 times a to the t power equals q sub 0 times 1 plus r to the t power, and I want to find out what the what this guy is, I got to get rid of the non-essentials. What are the non-essentials? The q sub 0. So how do I do that? Divide by q sub 0. What do I get? I get, they get vanished. Boom, 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 boom. Gone. Vamos. End of story. And now I have a to the t power is equal to what? 1 plus r to the t power. Now we're coming closer. We already know that a is equal to what? 105. 1.05. We have figured that out. Correct? So if a to the t is equal to 1 plus r to the t, then a is equal to 1 plus r. A is 1.05. So 1.05 is equal to 1 plus r. Logical sense. So now what do we do? Well, but I got an idea. Let's do some basic math here. Subtract 1 from here and 1 from here. What do we get? This is gone. I have 0.05 equals r. The ones are gone. The ones are gone. And there we go. 0.05 is equal to r. Which means what? It means 0.05 is equal to what? 5%. That's what that means. So the growth rate is equal to 5%. Ta-da! And we be done. We be done and we be cool. We're so smart, we don't need no school. Oh, yes we do. So long now. It's been a lot of fun.